Yeah, congratulations. I guess that's your first hat trick in MLS and first in anything since 2019, something like that. How did it feel to just be getting back on the field after a sort of, I'm sure, a frustrating last performance?
Yeah, felt really good. Anytime you could score and help the team win, it feels really good. And yeah, I think everyone just played really well tonight. I think there was great service on both my goals. So yeah, really happy.
So Danny said that he asked you if maybe you could take that penalty, and you wanted the hat trick.
Yeah, I told him if I wasn't on 2 goals, I would have let him take it for sure. But because I wanted my first MLS hat trick really badly, so I appreciate Danny for letting me take that one.
It looked like Camp was maybe talking to you a little bit before. Was there, I don't know, is that normal stuff, or was he kind of trying to just get in your head? What was going on?
I think it was normal stuff. Anytime you're taking a penalty, you're always hearing them chirping, the guys behind you chirping. So for me, it was just normal stuff. I was just trying to focus on making it.
Brian said you're still in the doghouse a little bit, but that you had a great game. I don't know. Do you feel like you had something to prove a little bit today, or you owed it to the team?
Definitely. I'm definitely disappointed about what happened the last game. So for sure, I wanted to come out with a lot of energy today and kind of. I know I didn't make up for it, but at least I could do as best I can for this game.
Will you come out and say, I'm just going to hat trick?
I wasn't thinking that. I just wanted to work really hard, and I felt like, if I did that, it was going to be a good game.
But on a serious note, just talk about your movement, because both of those goals were off headers. Can you talk about your movement inside the box, what you were looking for, and how you accomplished a couple things?
Yeah, I just know we have so many dangerous guys on our team, and they put in such good service. So for me, I feel like as a striker, they make my job very easy. I just feel like I got to make sure I'm in the right spaces, and that does take a lot of persistence to always be there in the box and make the runs, but I feel like the service has been great, so definitely it's been good movement on my part, but also really good service.
Jack, did you have to kind of work on just maybe stay calm and be diligent, and not get too high, not get too low?
Yeah, definitely. As a striker, you're always going to go through so many highs and lows in the seasons, but the biggest thing is persistence, and you're always going to be dealing with center backs the whole game. You're going to be dealing with a lot of physical play, but as long as you could just keep going, keep having an eye for goal, I feel like eventually in the end you'll get the goals.
What does tonight's result kind of say about the chemistry of the team? Kind of no matter who's on the pitch, you guys always kind of put out a great performance.
I think it all just comes back to training and how we all just train at a really high level, and I think that's, especially since Club World Cup, you see that anyone who steps on the field for us is producing and doing well. So I just think the whole team as a whole has just been really good in training and holding everybody to a high standard, and the results are coming.
Do you take anything extra on yourself? You were one of, I think, 3 kind of normal starters, for lack of a better, maybe 4 normal starters in this game. Do you feel like an extra level of I need to be a leader in this game?
Yeah, I think so. Given when our starting lineup, I feel like I'm one of the guys with the most experience. So definitely, I felt like I needed to lead the charge, especially with the press, and at times cover for people when I needed to, and work really hard and lead by example.
Danny, 15 goals for you now this year. Are there moments where you kind of take a step back and think about the significance of this season for yourself and your career?
Yeah, it's been a really good year so far, and we still have a lot to play. So it's honestly a little bit hard for me to kind of step back and kind of see what I've done so far. But I definitely am happy. I'm satisfied. I think I'm doing well, but also as a collective, we're all doing really well.